What is up, WhiteNoise? How you guys doing?
What's up?
We are coming to you from Columbia, Tennessee. We're hanging out here at the Extreme Tour staff house until we kick off on tour.
Hence the rocking chairs.
I know, isn't that, it's so southern. I love it.
We had to go all in with the southern
on the wraparound porch,
comfort
which is amazing.
motif.
It's such a cool place. Yeah, the architecture is fantastic here. So
really
green. Cool. If you've never been to Tennessee, oh my gosh, it's like being in Jurassic Park.
It is.
Chris
it's
was
kind
running.
of the opposite of Idaho.
He thought he was going to see dinosaurs on his run on the path.
And then it rained, and it was not the least bit refreshing at all. It was like jumping into a hot bath.
Very humid. Thankfully, the last 2 days has been not so humid, but
oh yeah, it's been nice. When the breeze blows here, it actually cools you down. This is a novel thing for us Westerners.
Yeah, but anyway, it's pretty cool out here. We like it quite a bit. And we just wanted to send you guys an update. We actually...
Because it's been a month since we left.
It's been 1 month.
Today. As we tape this.
Yeah. A lot of you might know we left our oldest son, Noah, at home in Boise. He's hanging out there this summer. We miss you.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, we do.
But it's exciting. Our younger son, Jane's out here with us on the road. He is nervous and excited. He's nerve-sided.
So we traveled 2,000 miles across the country. We brought one of the tour vans here for the West tour. That's not our tour. But that van happened to be in Idaho because that's where it lives. And we happen to live in Idaho because that's where we live. And anyway, 2 and 2 put together, and we drove the van here for the tour.
It worked perfectly.
It did.
So much has happened in the last 4 weeks. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. Our first single, Fighter, dropped on all the digital streaming platforms. So if you haven't gotten that, if you're not streaming it, go do that. It's amazing. Our first ever music video that goes with Fighter, that also dropped on May 18th. It is so good. It was such a fun project.
It was.
Chris, what happened June 1st?
Oh yeah, a Declaration of Dependence went live, so it's available on iBooks and on Amazon. You can get it on in print on Amazon or ebook, and that's ebook only for iBooks. And then we went to the Objective.
Yeah, oh my gosh, the Objective was so cool. So the day that we got into Nashville, we picked up Haley Marie Wood. She is out here on the road with us the next 4 months. We're so excited that she's joined our team. She's going to be doing backing vocals. She's going to be helping running some of our social media stuff as part of WhiteNoise. We picked her up in Nashville, and that afternoon we went to the Objective like Chris talked about. What a cool event. Oh my gosh, you guys.
Is it 3 days?
It was 4 days.
Yeah.
It was 4 days. So the founder of the Extreme Tour has a lot of friends in the industry who have a desire to help artists develop and want to pour into them knowledge and understanding. They actually volunteered their time. A lot of these are like well-known industry professionals. They are all about the mission of the Extreme Tour to educate, disciple, walk with, develop artists, and then also send them on the road. But so it was 4 days of workshops and critique, like watching live critiques. It was so much fun. They have people performing and all these this panel of industry pros, including people like Supreme from Wu-Tang Clan. Anyway, and some other pretty incredible names, pretty well-known names. They were there giving like on-the-spot feedback, and then it was really neat. We would go from like 10 a.m. until about 1 a.m. every day. Like, it was crazy. So much information, so much content, so much opportunity to meet other artists and to actually talk with these pros. Like, they made themselves available at the event for us to just pick their brains. Like, what a great opportunity. One of the highlights for me, I actually got an email as part of a networking program there from a man, some of you may know, named Billy Smiley. He reached out and said he liked the production of our song Fighter. He would love to talk about it. And so,
if you don't know who Billy Smiley is,
Billy Smiley.
He was with Whiteheart for a long time.
Whiteheart.
So if you're a Christian rock music fan from the 80s, you know who Whiteheart is. You know who Billy Smiley is.
Anyway, so cool.
Yeah,
he actually runs one of the coolest, biggest, most notorious production studios here in Nashville called the Sound Kitchen, which we all got to go tour.
Thanks to Billy.
Thanks to Billy. He let a bunch of us come and tour his studio, but he'd also reached out and we got to meet with him for about an hour and a half and pick his brain. And he gave us feedback on our music, feedback on the production quality, the video, the lyrical content, everything, the arrangement.
He had a lot of good things to say.
Great things to say. Shout out to Little Guy Studio for everything that you've done. Zach Holmes, you're a rock star. He loved Zach's work, so way to go, Zach. But one of the most fun parts, he wanted to collaborate. He wanted to songwrite together. He actually invited us to songwrite with him and like to have like our name on songs with Billy Smiley, you know. And it was such a fun time to brainstorm. We actually came up with like 5 new song titles on the spot talking to him. It was so inspiring, like working with people that know what they're doing and they're just like popping off all these ideas. It was so cool, so fun. It was a gigantic encouragement and just an endorsement of the direction we're going. Okay, so yeah, the objective was so powerful, so rich. God did some amazing things, you guys. Like, there are stories from the objective of people showing up. They don't know Jesus, but they've been rejected their whole lives by society and by the church. And they came to this event and they found God. Like, they had never experienced the presence of God in such a powerful way as this event. And they structured the event to not preach.
It wasn't churchy at all.
It's not churchy, it's not preachy. Yeah. The objective is structured very much how the Extreme Tour is structured. It's you demonstrate and then you declare, right? And so they actually just demonstrate the love of God. They demonstrate just the presence and the power of God. And it was such a cool opportunity to be a part of that. So there was so much that we took away from that, and we're excited to hopefully come back next year.
Definitely want to come back to the objective next year. It was for a lot of artists pretty life-changing. So what was really cool is after the objective there was a 1-week pause, and then we started staff training, which was another couple weeks, wasn't it? Or was it 1 week? I think it was 1 week. Everything's blurring together because the days are like, we go from about noon to about 2 a.m. every day now, and that's the inverse of my schedule for the last few years. Yeah, so as a matter of fact, once we get out on tour, apparently we could be going from about 10 a.m. to about 4 a.m. some
Maybe.
nights.
Who knows?
We'll see how it goes. So staff training is just where we get together in various locations, parks, picnic tables, Food Network, top-rated restaurants like Schaefer's, which is kind of like, I guess it's the best barbecue outside of Texas.
They fed us very well.
They did. And
I gained 10 pounds.
Okay, so that's awkward. Anyway, we went to a lot of really nice, almost like destination eateries.
So cool.
And we also went, like, we got Jersey Mike's one day, so don't think like we're doing anything incredible, but I do have to shout out this thing that we discovered called Nashville Hot Chicken. Which,
Nashville Hot Chicken.
Yeah, if you haven't experienced it, you definitely need to.
To quote Haley Marie.
Yes.
She took a bite for chicken and waffles, and her face turned red, and her eyes were watering, and she said, who is part Hispanic, by the way, she said, "Southern heat is not the same as Mexican heat." Like, definitely. And it was really funny. We love you, Haley.
There's a lot of, so it's basically how I would love to season my chicken if I could pull out all the stops as far as heat is concerned.
So hot.
There's a lot of cayenne in it, for
People
sure.
literally are sent to the ER because
and
how
ghost
hot
pepper.
this chicken is.
We've had it several different times. Puckett's serves a really good, kind of a milder version
Princess?
of it. Yeah, we tried Princess. That's another really good one. Oh my gosh, Pharmacy Burger. Like, I'm remembering all the great food joints we went to in Nashville and in the surrounding area. So staff training isn't just going to eat out. I mean, it's...
We learned a lot.
We did. Actually, that's another one of those, like, you're just sitting for hours listening to TED talk.
We were immersed.
It's an immersive experience. But the cool thing is that in the process of doing the training, he's telling you stories that give it context. Mm-hmm. The Extreme Tour, we go out to intentionally we go to places where the invisibles are and the untouchables are, and we take the party to them, and it's not churchy. So we don't do evangelism by shoving a tract in their face or trying to get them to say the sinner's prayer. We do evangelism a way different way, which is where we show up and shut up.
Yeah.
And so our job is to go in, and the first thing we do is we relate to people where they are. That means like play a game of basketball with them, or play baseball, or just sit and talk with them, or grab your guitar and play a song for them right then and there. Like April did that at University Court. I blogged about it, where you debuted one of your songs
so
for
cool.
an audience of one, and it was amazing.
She said it was just what she needed to hear, and it was such a cool moment.
Yeah, and you taught her guitar, and she picked it up fast. She learned like 3 chords in 5 minutes. It was amazing. The next day, we put on an event, and it's basically a block party, and there's no strings attached. At the end of the show, when we turn off the lights and the sound, somebody grabs a guitar and we just start worshiping, and it's a moment where we invite people in, and a lot of lives get changed in those moments. We've heard so many stories. Like this actually happened where this lady jumped out and said, "God sent me to pray for that woman right there," and amazing stuff happens. People like have life-changing experiences, and these are the people that we connect with, the local coordinators. So it's such a beautiful thing that goes on, and we're reaching people that the church isn't reaching. It really is kind of a front lines type thing, and there's a whole lot of cost that goes with that. We're learning. I mean, we knew academically before we left that there would be, and we counted that cost, and we're trusting the Lord for a lot of the balance of some of that cost. But in the end, like, I've seen so much grace and mercy in my own life where we're just stepping into, like, okay, Lord, you told us to go do this, and we're stepping into it. And so we've done the objective, which was a 4-day thing. We did staff training, which is a 1-week thing. And in between, there's a whole bunch of prep going on. So for the last week, we've been doing tour prep, and this week we're doing tour prep. Then we're doing rehearsal this week. And then we're going to do stage setup Friday and Saturday. And then we roll out Monday.
Yeah. We also want to let you know that we're going to be vlogging our trip. That's going to start next Monday. We're going to release an episode every Monday evening through the duration of the tour, unless something goes crazy and we can't for a week or something. But we're going to do our darndest to just keep you guys informed of the journey, let you see behind the scenes, everything that's happening. We want to share the journey with you and just share all the awesome stuff that God is doing on the road. If you guys are interested in participating in any way, if you want to know if there's anything that we need, because we do, let us know and just reach out. And we, we'll let you know things to pray for, logistical things that we need to consider. But we're stoked, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
We're so stoked.
Absolutely.
Show them your stoked face, Chris.
This is my happy face.
This is his happy face. Show him your stoked face.
This is my stoked.
This is his stoked face. He's Russian.
I'm always stoked.
He's always stoked. No, anyway. Yeah, he's a sweet one. Oh, you look at this face. Anyway, but we're really excited to share the journey with you guys. I better go now. No, I've lost him.
Yeah.
I've embarrassed him. That's what I've done. Anyway, but yeah, again, we're so excited. We cannot wait for the stories that are going to come out of this summer. We've
already got too many to even share in this video.
Yeah, we've got a lot already. Our West Coast team, they're already experiencing so much favor. People are hungry this year, you guys. They said this is unlike the last few years. Like,
could it be COVID?
COVID. People are hungry. People are thirsty. People are desperate. They're like, I need to connect. I need something. There's got to be something more out there. And they've just been experiencing so much favor and so much opportunity to love people and share the gospel. And God's moving. We're so pumped to hit the road next Monday, June 21st. We officially launched the Extreme Tour East Coast leg of the tour. We are only going a couple hours up the road to Clarksville, Tennessee, where we're going to do an event on the 23rd. We're so pumped. It's going to be our first one. Our band will be performing at the majority of the shows this summer, which we're so excited about. The music that has come out for this tour, it's been exciting. Awesome. We're so excited to start performing this music. We're excited to share our own stories. So stay tuned. We'll keep you posted.
No. I'm sorry, I'm distracted. There's a firefly over here.
Fireflies, that's another thing.
They're still magical to me.
They're so magical.
Yeah.
Oh man, yep, they're so magical.
We actually had one inside the house the other day.
It's adorable.
And I honestly didn't mind. I was like, oh wow, there you go. These are really cute.
He actually started singing it also. Light, light, light up the sky.
I didn't start singing that.
You are with me.
I thought you were singing Whiteheart there for a second. I was like, wow, that's a beautiful, like...
No, it was like the afters.
Oh, yeah, that's the after.
Hashtag the afters.
I'll bet they were produced by Billy Smiley, though.
I can't deny that you are. I can't remember
Careful,
the words.
we're doing a parody of this. We're not doing a cover.
No
so
cover, not
the
a
royalties are different.
Yes. Anyway, okay. We're gonna wrap it up now. Almost. If you guys are interested, don't forget to go check out Declaration of Dependence on Amazon by Christopher Paul White.
Available.
It's available.
Go get it.
Get the Fighter
Go get a
singles.
million copies of Fighter.
Go watch the Fighter music video on YouTube.
It's awesome.
It's
Thanks,
awesome.
Journey Productions.
Journey
You guys
Productions.
killed it.
They're the best. Hire them. They deserve
Absolutely.
it. You won't be disappointed. They're awesome.
They are awesome. Awesome people to work with.
Yeah, but it's great content. We're excited to share it with you, and we cannot wait to start releasing our newer music.
Yeah.
There's some really great songs. Little spoiler: the next release will be called Battlefield.
Dang, she just said it. Battlefield.
Yeah, it's real good.
Can you see a theme, actually? Fighter, Battlefield.
Yeah. It's a thing. So, anyway, that's all we got. Love you.
Yes, we do. Very much. Thanks for all you do for us. Thanks for praying for us.
Yeah.
We love you.
Yeah. Peace out.
Bye.